That is right, my nieces and nephews. Welcome to the Crypto Zone. I'm fununcle, and we are talking about the Bitcoin fire sale that's going on right now. These are not my words. Take a look at this article here. Bitcoin is currently a fire sale. You might want to consider buying Bitcoin at the current price. Well, why is that? Well, let's look at the rainbow chart right over here that shows a logarithmic look at Bitcoin's history since about 2012. And over the last 10 years, it has stayed within this colored chart here. And if you look right now, current prices around the $16,000, $15,000 level, we are way below the blue bar, basically a fire sale. And you're probably asking yourself, yo, fununcle, why is it below the color chart? Well, this happens all the time. You know, we are going to go above it and we are going to go below it. All you have to extrapolate out of this as a savvy investor is this is a great opportunity to start a daily cost averaging strategy. Or if you were looking to scale up or make a larger purchase going to the holidays, this is an awesome opportunity. And I'm not the only one to think so. Look at Edward Snowden saying there's still a lot of trouble ahead, but for the first time in a while, I'm starting to feel the itch to scale back in. He was thinking the same thing back here. This is May 2020, and he was right. And so he's got the same itch going on. He sees a lot of the selling, maybe overselling that's taking place. And another thing he's saying is there's still some trouble ahead. We need to figure out what's going on with the macroeconomics. There's a war in Ukraine. The other shoe hasn't fully dropped with the inflation and what we did throughout COVID. I think a housing bubble, maybe even a car loan bubble might pop. And then we will be able to patch the economic status of America, get some good news, change the sentiment, and we will start to trend back upwards. Now, let's look at the real-time crypto charts on a weekly time frame. Let's start with Ethereum. And if we look here, the local bottom is around the $900, $850 level for Ethereum. And right now, the bears are trying to push the price down as low as they possibly can get it. And once we can confirm a bottom, which I think will be around the triple-digit level, I've heard some real pessimistic views that say we might go as low as $600 with Ethereum. So prep for that potential catastrophe. But other than that, we're just trying to find what the bottom is. Traders want to see the sentiment change and that we've confirmed local bottoms before we springboard into new highs. Also, look at Bitcoin on the weekly time chart. Look at the volume of sales that took place recently, and then look at an equal number of sales right over here. This is May 2021. If you had gotten in right here and just waited 4 months through June and July, then you saw massive returns on your gains. If we use this as a template moving forward, that means if you get in right now, you're waiting until about February, March of 2023 before you will see a return on your investment. But this is a great time to get in, Start a daily cost averaging strategy. Don't buy the farm right now. Remember, I'm just a guy in a Hawaiian shirt talking on YouTube. This is not financial advice. These are just things to look out for. Keep your head on a swivel, do your own research, and now take a look at this ad from our sponsors. Welcome to Crypto Liquidators, where we're liquidating crypto prices till the cows come home. Did you just get wet in here, or are these crypto prices liquidating all over my body? It feels like I'm in a pool right now. No, I'm at Crypto Liquidators, where these liquidation prices make you want to call a plumber. Everything has been liquidated across the board, from Polygon, Cosmos, AVAX, and so much more. Bring a towel and a swimsuit and get your hot cross buns over to Crypto Liquidators while these prices are low. And we have some funny stuff in cryptocurrency news, as don't count on Bitcoin hitting 10,000. Polygon MATIC inks a deal with Nike, and Crypto.com's reserves are 20% meme coins. And for our first story, Bitcoin has died nearly 500 times as bear market bottom signals end of crypto. What they're saying here is over the years since 2009, the origination of Bitcoin, journalists have written that Bitcoin is dead, it's going to zero, it cannot recover 500 times. We just broke the 500 mark. And Bitcoin has basically absorbed all of this FOMO, laughing in their face and bouncing into new all-time highs every single time. And so another one comes out, and it's not going to be enough to break Bitcoin's spirit. It's going to laugh in these journalists' face. And I get it. Journalists are just trying to make money. A title like that gets clickbait. And this FOMO is really bad for the market. You know, like whenever sentiment changes like this, it extends our winters. And so another article like this means fewer people are getting in, and that's just not good in the short term, but Bitcoin is going to be around forever. It's a long-term play, and that's why it's going to laugh in the face of another one of these Bitcoin is dead articles. Do not believe what they're saying. Bitcoin will come back like a Rocky story. It'll thrive and be stronger every single time. Don't count on Bitcoin crashing to 10,000, says crypto analyst Jason Pizzo. And here's why. Well, it's because there are so many market orders above that. There's so many people trying to buy in at 12,000, 13, 14, 15,000 that we keep ricocheting off these price levels. And so if you're a person who even nails the number right, like gets the number perfect to the penny, there are so many other market orders ahead of yours that have priority over yours that yours might not get fulfilled. And so what you want to do is break your purchase up into a couple different chunks and put those at levels $1,000 and $2,000 and $3,000 above the number you have in mind. That way you have a higher chance of locking in your purchase. But in all reality, if you're thinking long term, if this is money you can walk away from for a year plus, any day right now is a great time to buy Bitcoin. Like blindly open your app and buy some right now. It is a great long-term play. Set up a daily cost averaging strategy. Use the amount of money that you're comfortable with, that you don't mind just forgetting about for a year or two. And when you open up your app in 2 years, you will be stoked on the profits you made. Any time right now is a great time. If you want to like trim a couple % off of it by making these market orders that are as close to the bottom as you possibly can, I think that's the riskiest thing you can do. The best option for you is just get in, daily cost averaging strategy, and forget that you're doing it. Go on and move on with your life. Stop watching the charts, y'all. Polygon MATIC sets all-time record as Nike partnership is inked. Polygon is crushing it. The Reddit NFTs, this Nike partnership, it's got play to earn games and NFT market, and it's a layer 2 solution to Ethereum, and it's just crushing it right now. And what this tells me is that if Polygon is thriving and making these incredible plays in the background, and Polygon is kind of like a lesser known cryptocurrency too, and the fact that they're working with these Fortune 100 companies means that the broader market is doing well and is thriving. And that means the big boys, Bitcoin and Ethereum, are going to be doing just fine because even coins like Polygon are innovating and making big things happen even during a bear market. This is incredible news. Hedera Hashgraph price predictions. Here's my sleeper high-risk cryptocurrency I want to share with my audience. It's a lesser-known one. It's hard to propagate because Hedera Hashgraph is a hard thing to say and to tell your friends about, but it is a company doing some incredible stuff. They've partnered with Microsoft to be their blockchain solution. There's even rumors that they'll support the transactions on the Xbox marketplace. Long story short, it's just a low market cap, high risk crypto that is doing some incredible stuff and partnering with some big companies, just like Polygon. And so if you're interested in something like that, not financial advice, I'm just a Hawaiian shirt wearing guy talking onto YouTube. But if I'm looking at cryptocurrencies, Hedera Hashgraph is one you do not want to sleep on. Hang in there. Crypto Twitter encourages Solana community amid FTX onslaught. That's right, Solana got the worst of it. They got slapped around and then some. While other coins only dropped by 20, 25%, Solana dropped by 50, almost 60% in the same time frame. And so of course, people are coming out of the woodwork saying Solana is dead, it's going to zero, pack up your bags, it's gone. And I'm going to be the eternal optimist that says nay. Solana has too many incredible things going on. It's got NFT and play to earn marketplaces built on top of it, and it's got a cell phone company. And so these other companies would need to close their doors. And even then, the blockchain still has some runway. And so there will be a lot of signs that Solana's dying in the fact that, you know, these marketplaces close down, the NFTs start shutting down, the phone company has to close its doors, and then maybe Solana's dead. But the fact that these companies are still alive and well, thriving and innovating, gives me hope for Solana. And if you know what, it might actually be one of the best entry points in all of crypto. it fell by 60%. Other coins only fell by 25%. And so if it can recover, have a nice dead cat bounce, you get in right now, Bob's your uncle, Jan's your aunt, you're sitting in the green pretty quick with Solana. Not financial advice, y'all. Ark Invest picks up $2.8 million worth of Grayscale Bitcoin Trust shares. I smell a little bit of an inside job bailout here. I think Grayscale approached Ark Investments and said, hey, we could really use the money right now. And not only do we need the money, but sentiment's kind of bad. So if you buy $2.8 million worth of our shares, you will bail us out and do like a public gesture that shows the community like that you are willing to put your money where your mouth is. You believe in us so much that you're going to buy some of our shares, and maybe that'll help improve sentiment and more retail investors will buy our shares as well. And you know what? This might actually work, like this might actually be an incredible investment for Ark, where they're getting in at a really low entry point. And if they can actually shift sentiment and get more retail investors in there, then they are going to see an incredible increase on their initial funds. And so let's see here. I smell a little bit of collusion, a little bit of backdoor stuff going on here, but you know what? It might actually work out. And not financial advice, but sentiment needs to change first before they will succeed. Crypto.com sends letter to clients assuring their funds are safe. CRO recovers 30%. Yeah, because everyone's basically on the chopping block since this FTX thing. People are getting audited left, right, and center. And Crypto.com was the next one on the list because they tried to move 300,000 Ethereum in a very shady way, and they ended up getting caught. And so everyone's speculating, oh, of course, well, that means they're trying to hide something. They don't have the money to back their funds or to pay back their community. And most importantly, when they are doing the audit, they found that 20% of their reserves are meme coins like Shiba and Doge. And what that tells us is that's the company they keep. The people who use their platform are the ones who are buying and trading meme coins. The Wall Street bets and the crypto chads out there are the ones using crypto.com. The Matt Damons of the world, maybe is a better phrase there. And so it's the company they keep. I don't really like the fact that it's 20% of their reserves. I would hope they would have an evener distribution of that. I would hope that it's 20% Bitcoin first, but hey, if it works for them and they can keep their head above water, more power to them. But it does seem like the boat is rocking and there's some nefarious people using that app. And we got some serious innovation taking place in Web3 news as LG is looking for Web3 experts, FIFA World Cup, Web3 bringing sports and the virtual world together, and Nike launches .swoosh Web3 platform with Polygon NFTs due in 2023. And for our first story, Japanese leading telecom company to invest $4 billion into Web3. That's billion with a B. $4,000 million are going into Web3. And what's more is this isn't the government. This isn't the Japanese government putting in $4 billion. This is one singular telecom company putting $4 billion into Web3 innovations. And it's because they see the opportunity here, and they think the opportunity is so great that it warrants a $4 billion investment. And so this is incredible news for Web3 as a whole, that one company within one country is putting this kind of money into it. So that has got to get you lit up on Web3. If it doesn't, I don't know what will. And what's more, Japanese digital ministry to create DAO for Web3 exploration. So this is continuous investment into the future, into Web3 exploration. Japan has always been a technology leader. They have been for like the last 40, if not 60 years. They've been the technology leader. And so if you want to be on the cutting edge in technology, watch what Japan is doing and try to keep up. And the fact that you're seeing so much investment into Web3 means there really must be something here. Even if you don't necessarily see it, there are people who do, and they're some of the smartest people in the world, and they're throwing down as much as they possibly can because they see the opportunity here. So I'm excited to see what happens. Maybe it's like a Web3 cell phone or cellular network or Internet of Things kind of development. It sounds like they feel like the cryptocurrency stuff is well managed and handled, and that's not a game they want to play. Instead, they want to focus on Web3. And my mind is wandering. Is it the metaverse, play to earn games? Is it the cell phone networks? Is it maybe a new device or something? There's so many cool opportunities here. And some of the smartest people in the world are working on it. So I can't wait to see what they come out with. LG looking for Web3 experts as it prepares to make an NFT push. So what's going on here is Samsung recently allowed you to import your NFTs into their TVs. And so if you hang them on your wall, maybe you have a dinner party, instead of some big black rectangle hanging on your wall, you can have it cycle through images that you've curated, specifically NFTs. And so LG has realized like, oh wow, we need to be innovating in this space. If we don't, we're gonna get left behind by our competition. And so we need to quickly get Web3 experts in here. We need NFT integration. If we don't, we are missing out on a huge opportunity and neglecting a portion of our customers. FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022, Web3 bringing sports and virtual world together. This is the biggest event in the world. The most eyeballs possible will be watching the FIFA World Cup Qatar. And it's going to be more than just the technology bringing the game to more people. There will be Web3 advertisements throughout the game. And this is just incredible that more people will know about Web3 after FIFA's World Cup than they did before. And that's how mass adoption takes place, is we need to educate people on it. And once new smart minds learn about this technology and the unlimited possibilities here, then they will start innovating like crazy, and magic starts to happen when you just have more bright minds in the space. The exponential growth is crazy to me. The sky's the limit, and I'm just excited to see what happens after FIFA World Cup. Nike launches .swoosh Web3 platform with Polygon NFTs due in 2023. You cannot turn your head and look in the crypto or Web3 space without reading about this story here. Nike, one of the biggest companies in the world, is getting into the crypto and Web3 game. And they're doing it on Polygon, no less. They didn't pick one of the big players. They picked one of the layer 2 solutions, Polygon. And this is just incredible for both markets. For Nike, they're going to be a leader in the space. If you want to have a shoe in the metaverse or Web3, you're going to have to do it over their dead body. They have some serious head start on all the other companies. And then also, that's great for the markets as a whole, that big companies like Nike are trying to invest and develop in the markets right now because they see the opportunity. It's super low. Maybe it'll go a little bit lower, but these are insane fire sale prices. And if they can lock them in now, that means it's nothing but green in the future. Nike gets it. And what's more, Bernstein says Polygon blockchain is the Web3 king. Yes, Polygon is having their heyday right now. All glory be to Polygon. They are the top dog, performing the best, has the most innovations going on underneath it. But let me remind you that 2 months ago, Solana was the coin we were talking about. Rewind the tape. Go back to my previous videos. All the news articles were about Solana. They came out with a cell phone. They had an in-person store, all these crazy innovations, play to earn games, NFTs. They were the king 2 months ago. And then one bad piece of news, the FTX debacle happens and the price drops by 60%. In 2 days, it fell 60%. And so remember that even titans fall, yes, Polygon's having its heyday, all glory to Polygon, eat your cake, enjoy, but I would not necessarily say it's a time to buy. They are probably overpriced, overbought. There's no more new good news that can come out to boost the price even further, and we might have a correction to the downside soon. So don't go clambering to buy the farm right now. Wait for a little bit of a stabilization in the price, and then start to accumulate Polygon. But if things can keep going in a good way for Polygon, I see it having one of the best runs going into the next bull market. And now it's time for my favorite part of the show. It's the Web3 Lounge, where I am just kicking it, no scripts, talking to y'all, my nieces and nephews, about the cool stuff going on in the background here at Web3. And I want to start off by hyping one of our leaders in the space, Jessica Yatrowski. Her project, I Heart Girl, sold out. She's the first female photographer featured on Coinbase, and her project absolutely crushed it. Nice work, J-Yacht. Kudos to you. Every single project you come out with does well, so I cannot wait to see what you cook up next. And also, I gotta hype up our co-founder, Gifted. He is going to be at LA Comic-Con this year. He's doing a panel on how Web3 is changing entertainment. If you're going to be at Comic-Con, you do not want to miss this. He is December 3rd at 12 p.m. lunchtime. He's doing a 50-minute panel. You gotta check that out. Other than that, this is gonna be my last episode before Thanksgiving. I hope everyone enjoys the holidays. Can't wait to hit the ground running with y'all as soon as we get back. But until then, we have GM Web3 is 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. NFT Live follows immediately afterwards, 10 a.m. to about 11, 12 sometimes. They do a lot of 2-hour episodes, which they say are their shortest ones, wink, wink. And then we've got Speak Easy on Thursday. That's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then, of course, Fununcle. I'm rounding out the week on Fridays, Fununcle Fridays, and that is our schedule. And so big things are happening. We keep growing and expanding every single day. Exciting stuff is in the works. I cannot wait to share with y'all in December. Do you want to make money in Web3? Well, my latest project, Bytes of Paradise, unlocks a wealth of signups, content, and money-making opportunities in the Web3 space, along with access to VIP events and regular crypto prize giveaways. Head on over to OpenSea and pick up your Byte of Paradise today. We have crypto prizes, NFT giveaways, along with fresh revenue-generating ideas from every corner of Web3. Whether you're a virtual nomad, digital entrepreneur, or just looking to stay ahead of inflation, West Coast Web3 is your one-stop shop for money-making moves in the Web3 space.